Today, we'll be reviewing how to process a supplier invoice. This will be done as a fully paid supplier invoice. So we start by clicking on the cost accounting icon and then navigating to the purchases module, then create supplier invoice paid. We'll select the supplier, the location where the inventory will be stored, the payment account, the payment method, and we'll just simply add a payment reference. For now, we'll just be adding a test payment. So this is a demo CBD company, and we'll be showing you how to process the supplier invoices for this company. So as example here, we'll be showing CBD oil that's purchased at 15,000 milliliter per barrel. And what you see initially here is shown as a batch. So we know if this is a batch payment or a batch invoice, what this is saying is one batch, in this case, is saying 1 barrel was purchased and it has 15,000 milliliter here in bracket, 15,000 milliliter of CBD oil in the barrel. And when it looks at the costing, it says, well, 1 barrel, let's say the barrel costs $2,000, right? What this is then saying is based on 1 barrel costing $2,000 and 15,000 milliliter comes in the barrel, then we are receiving 15,000 milliliters of the oil, not 1 barrel, and the unit cost per milliliter is 13 cents, rounded down, really. Then let's say we are also ordering some containers and we add a container here. In this case, now it's showing as a unit. And if we said we ordering 10 units of containers at say $2.50 per container, again here now the quantity in batch is showing only one because the order quantity here is 10 and we're receiving 10. So this section of the screen is very important to look at. What is the quantity being received? And then here the unit cost is still $2.50 because we're not doing any calculation on a batch here because what we're saying is receiving 10. And here it's saying $25 is the total cost of what's being processed. Add a test payment here, and you have options to create a new item. So if you wanted to add a product to the cart that doesn't exist here in the list, you can easily create a new item. You can also download an import file, add the products and import it. But for now, we're just looking at how to process a supplier invoice that is fully paid. And let's assume that we paid $25 in taxes, sales tax. So now the total invoice value is $2,050. You can also do a multiple selection. So we're saying CBD oil 10 milliliter. This is the product that's being sold, right? And just assuming we're purchasing one each. Next, we process. It's important to note that the invoice number should be provided here and it will give you also a purchase order number. Once you've done this and you receive these numbers, make sure to write this number down on your actual paper copy that you have. So have the reference number of invoice number 2, purchase order number 3. Very important for accounting purposes to be able to can identify a paper copy in the actual software system. If you wanted to make another transaction again, you click on it again and you continue. All right, thank you for reviewing this.